Morning!
Morning.
Welcome to a Wednesday today, isn't it?
Wednesday.
Yeah, not a Friday. So tomorrow's not the weekend. So Alex usually is here on Fridays and he's confused me by coming in today. And it's British summertime outside.
It's definitely spitting today.
Yeah. It has been like this for, what is it, about a month?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's absolutely horrendous. Morning anyway, enough waffling, right? I'm just going to say hello to a few people, well, where people are from. People are putting now where they live, so it's really good. I'm hoping you're have better weather than we are. Blue Mountain, Australia, Namibia, Philippines, Côte d'Azur, Florida, New Zealand, France, Spain, where else? Austria, Brazil. So people from all over the world are saying hello, so hello back. Really nice that you're watching in. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe and like or whatever these young YouTube kids say. As you notice, we've put the star in the front, the grill in the front, just to brighten the front up on the car, just to give it a little bit of a face. And we took the bonnet off. Only reason we've done that is I know a few people, what we usually do is we do these videos on a Friday, and then, as I said before, I've got no friends, so I usually come in on a Saturday and stop laughing, you.
Not laughing.
I usually come in on a Saturday and play about. So I came in and played about on Saturday and put the grill in just to check, make sure the bonnet cleared the star. So obviously the star comes in quite a bit. Loads of clearance for that, loads of clearance for the fans. And a few people are asking, would you be able to get to the serpentine bell and everything like that? Yeah, no problem whatsoever. Like I say, you can remove the radiator quite easily, but still loads of space down the back. So it is angled forward a little bit. We couldn't angle it forward too much because obviously the bonnet. We couldn't angle it that way because of the, what do you call it, the underneath the
Lower valance.
lower valance. So we couldn't have done it that way. So that's why we've done it that way. We think it's the perfect solution. Only time will tell, I suppose. This week, what we're going to be doing, again, as I said, let me put my tea down. It's going cold anyway. Right. At the weekend, what I did, I came in, finished off. I didn't show what I was doing. We've still got a bit to do. This is what was the bonnet structure, bonnet strengthener, and obviously we need to get the water away from here. This is where the water normally goes. This is where the grill is, the vent for the top. So if you take that off, and as you can see, we've made a little tray. So if I just lift up the body a little bit, we've not put it down, we've not secured it. A bit more. There we go. So as you can see, it's just rough cut at the moment. That fits in there where the tray is. This will be glued to the body. We're going to cut this piece out here, so when the water goes in from the vent, it will go in here. Obviously, these will be cut out and flatted. We then, once the body goes on, we'll cap these off and then fall this into here, so it makes it a little bit neater. So that's the solution for that, fingers crossed. Today, I'm going to go down to a friend of ours that's got a metal workshop engineer, and hopefully he's going to roll the 3mm steel that goes on the underneath of the bonnet for me, so it gets the curve. We're also going to tackle this boot, or, if you're American, trunk. We room and ahhing, but we just need to do this. We just need to sort something else with this. We want to get rid of these, obviously. We want to make the boot or the trunk as nice as we can and as neat as we can. Whether we put the curved firewall in the back, not sure yet, but this has got to come out and these have got to come out. We're going to cut them nice and on the same contour as the wheel arch for the moment and see what they look like. And then if not, we might put them on an angle. we've got to put a few more bits of steel in the back as well to obviously strengthen up the back end of it. And then we'll probably, let's say we're going to bring the boot floor level with there, raise this up a little bit because we don't like it being too low, and we don't obviously want this huge wheel well because it's not going to be used. So that's the plan for today. That's what we're going to get on with today. Again, it'll probably be do this and then it'll have a knock-on effect on something else, but that's what you've got to do. There's no blueprint for stuff like this. You've got to try it as you go along, and if it makes it, usually you'll find that I'm waffling now. Usually you've
Say nothing.
as per usual. Yeah. Usually though, you'll do something, you'll fix something, and then 3 months down the line, you find that you're gonna have to redo it again. I think there was a gentleman that actually did put in the comments that he's had to move the whole of his engine back 4 inches to accommodate some, you know, some of the stuff that he did before, and then 6 months later thought, oh God, I'm gonna have to move the engine back. Sometimes you've got to do these things. Right, I think that's what we're going to do. I'll go down to the engineering shop, get them to roll this bonnet, and then we'll start cutting all this like that. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. So this is the 3mm steel that we got, and we've just took it down to, what was the name of the company?
A&M Engineering.
A&M Engineering.
No, I'm lying. It's M&M Engineering.
M&M.
Yeah.
M&M. M&M.
M&M.
He's slipped, hasn't he? Yeah. M&M's now doing engineering. M&M down in
It's Healy Road in
Healy Road in Ossett, in Wakefield. We took the steel down. Took the steel down, and they put a bend in it so that it fits with the contours of the bonnet. Very nice of them to do that for us. So we're just going to trim it up now, see if it fits all correctly on the car. Then we'll mount the bonnet hinges. Once I get a sharp pencil, that's all right. Mount the bonnet hinges, and then try everything, make sure it fits. Fingers crossed.
We definitely need to get more of a roll there.
Yeah, bending that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just needs to be dropped in like that, don't it?
Yeah.
How are we going to put a roll on like that? You sit on it?
Helen wants to be a gentle roll. Shall I form it round my stomach?
Have you finished tidying up my mess now?
Yeah, it's taken me 2 hours,
No, it
15
has.
minutes.
And
but I've done it.
32 seconds.
Yeah.
There we go. So all the back is now cut out. Looks a lot neater doing it this way. And then we'll come off. We'll go on then. You say what we're going to do rather than me talking all the time.
I think you're on about coming off here,
Yep.
dropping down to this level here.
Yep.
So that makes us boot floor.
Yeah.
Straight back.
And then what we're going to do with chassis rails and chassis legs, just
cap
cap
these
them
up.
off.
Yeah, just blend them in.
Yeah. That'd be
And then
nice.
I'm going to fill that bit in to finish.
Cool.
Boot off, aren't you?
Yeah. That'll be it. That'll look nice and neat. We've done the bonnet, or the hood, if you're American.
Why are we all just doing it for Americans?
Because I don't know, I'm sure people in the Philippines, there's a gentleman watches in the Philippines, I don't know, perhaps you could enlighten us in the comments what you call the bonnet and a boot in your country. Put it down in the comments so we aren't a clue. We're thick.
We are.
So this is the bonnet, and we've backed it in 3mm steel. Do you want to just lift your corner up with one hand, and I'll lift mine up. And it's very
Stiffened it a lot.
very
hasn't it?
stiffened up a lot. All we've done is just put some screws in it at the moment, just to hold it in place so that we can try it on the body and see if it fits. And it does, it fits not too bad actually. It's raised on the edges here and this edge.
Yeah, it's a bit high here.
It sits a bit high, so we're going to put it on now and undo the screws and flatten it out a bit. But obviously the body's not on the vehicle anyway, so that will make a difference. So are we going to put the body on now anyway?
We can do.
Should we put the body on first and then we'll try that? Yeah, do it that way. Alex has just explained to me what we're doing with the bonnet. Because Alex has come up with this contraption, hasn't you?
All right.
Yeah, right. So the bonnet has got the 3mm steel all the way around. There's a piece that we're going to put, so obviously the hinges actually go across here. So we're going to weld that onto there, onto either side, and then it'll be sealed as well as the rest of the frame will. Then what he's done is made up these pieces here. It's 2 plates, and these will actually be welded. We're just welding one out way. So
One to one side and one to the other.
the bottom plate we're going to weld to here, and then this is the plate from the pipe. What is it?
Clamp.
Pipe clamp. So the hole in here is elongated as well. We can't elongate these holes, but we can elongate these. So it gives us movement either way to adjust the bonnet. And if we come over here, what we've got is, that's the pipe clamp as you can see. So that's that plate. So we'll have it running across there. And at the moment, we're just going to put a little collar. We're going to weld a little collar here. Here's one we made earlier. So that will weld on there, and then that will stop the bonnet, then going that way, and same again on the other side. Hope that's clear to you, because I've been looking at it for 20 minutes and I haven't understood it. That's why I'm videoing it now, so I can watch it back later tonight to try and understand it. I've had a few hours on this bonnet now and it's doing our head in, to be totally honest with you. But, like I said, that's the 3mm steel that's on it. Then we haven't bonded it or anything yet, so obviously there's the bonnet catch to put on yet. So it's still flexible. We've only sort of tacked the front bracing, so it still looks a little bit Heath Robinson, should we say, at the moment.
Yeah, not pretty.
Not the finished article.
Not pretty. Yeah.
So let's say all we're doing is just getting it right first. First fitment. Well, this is about the fifth time we've tried it, but as you can see, that's it there at the moment. There's loads of adjustment in the catches, so they go up and down. And then if I just grab one of the pipe clips, so the pipe clip actually goes around there and bolts into that section there. So like I say, you've got loads of adjustment for the bonnet, backwards and forwards. Then once we get it all done, we'll take the skin off, weld this all properly. We need to put another bracing around about there for the centre catch. And then once that's done, then we can bond it all to it and get it all nice and secure and nice and stiff and fitting lovely. But that's what we've done anyway so far. It's took us quite a few hours to get it right, to be honest, but again, jobs like this take the time. Right, I mean,
yeah.
That's not too bad.
A bit high here.
Yeah, but
Now we can do that with slackening them off, can't we? And
yeah.
pushing it.
Right, should we try?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need that. That piece of wood fell out that we put in. Yeah.
That might not be that bad now because we've got it bolted together.
Yeah. Right, would you like to hold it? Because I'm cup of tea's going on. Right, hang on.
Just might need a little bit more shaving off that front part.
Yeah, front part needs a little bit shaving off, but I would call that a half a success.
Half a success.
Half success. Right. Go on then, close it down.
Yeah, it just needs a little bit more trimming.
Just a little bit more
Just a
trimming
little
out
bit
that
tight
top
there.
corner, yeah. That's what. But for some homemade hinges,
Yeah,
almost professional.
almost. That we might be able to get to that, to go that with bonnet up.
Yeah.
To shave a little bit off.
Alex is off on holiday now for 2 weeks. All I'm just going to say is that really, really happy with how everything's going. Thanks everyone for liking, subscribing as per normal. Please give us a shout out, tell us where you are in the world if you're watching, and drop us a comment. So all I'm just going to say is it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him.
Alex is off on his holidays now for 2 weeks, so he's left me with this. Whether I'll get done as much as I hope to do, I don't know. I'm probably going to have a week off as well, because I haven't had a week off yet. But everything's going well. We're really happy with the progress at this moment in time. Like I say, there's going to be a lot of fiddly jobs that are going to take a long time, but we're breaking them down. The progress is really good, and I'm happy how everything's going. I've just repeated myself about 30 times then, didn't I?
You're happy though?
I'm happy though. I'm happy with our progress. Alex is off on holiday now for 2 weeks, so I'm going to be carrying on with this. I've got a holiday booked as well. Don't know when that is at the moment. No, I can't have a holiday booked if I don't know when it is.
You don't know when it is.
No, right, okay, start again. Alex is off on holiday now for 2 weeks, so I'm going to be carrying on with this by myself. So progress is going to be a little bit slower, I should imagine. But so far, really happy with how everything's gone. Sake. Alex is off now on holiday for 2 weeks, so I'm going to be in charge and probably not going to make as much progress as obviously there is when there's both of us here, but we'll see how we get on. Really happy with how it's going so far. Honestly, I'm just f***ing up all the time. I'm really happy, aren't I?
Yeah.
Happy with progress.
I'm happy though.
Oh, really happy.
Really happy.
Right. Right. Making me laugh.
Anyway, I'm off.
Yeah. Alex has only got 1 week left now.
Yeah.